Welcome back to Business RadioX Pro Tips. Lee Kantor, Stone Payton here with you. Lee, today's topic, storytelling.
Yeah, I think it's so important in today's world that you have to tell more stories. A lot of folks, especially in the professional service business, they love data and they like to show numbers and statistical evidence that this is better than that, and it's obvious because the numbers show it. That's all good and fine, but stories are the things that people remember. So it's important to invest the time in getting to know how your service is truly impacting your clients and then tell those stories to more people more often. You know, sure, you can have the data, you can have the stats, all that stuff is great on a PowerPoint, but when you're talking to somebody, it's so important to be able to have an anecdote where you're kind of focusing on one person and you're sharing a challenge that they had and how you were able to help them overcome that and get to a new level. Those little anecdotes, those stories are what people are going to remember. That's how they're going to refer you to somebody else. That's how they're going to decide to buy what you're selling. When you can kind of illustrate how that somebody's business or life changed because you helped them. So focus in on the motions, not just the facts and figures. People remember stories. They forget numbers. It's so important to be able to have these at the ready so that no matter what the situation is, whatever the problem the person has, the prospect has, or the challenge that they have, that you have an anecdote at the ready that kind of illustrates how you were able to help somebody solve a problem and deliver a solution that helped get them to a new level. So work on those stories. I would go through all your database. I would have the whole team kind of in on this, where you just brainstorm a bunch of stories for a bunch of different occasions to help kind of lock in the emotion about why you're the best fit for this prospective client.